Yeah.
I buy it.
You buy it?
You buy it.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and I guess my first official video. I'm so excited to be filming this. As you could tell by the title, today I'll be making 2 versions of pecan pie bars. Since this is the first video of this series, I just wanted to fill you guys in on why I like trying out different recipes. So I come from a family that loves desserts. We literally have a 4th meal of the day we call coffee time, so we eat dessert every day at 4 p.m. So it's amazing. I love dessert and I don't follow any specific diet. I'm not vegan or I don't eat gluten-free or anything. But when I do consume way too much dairy, gluten, or refined sugar, basically the generic baking ingredients, I tend to feel groggy or I get a headache. I have a sensitive stomach as well, so I do love when I find a great dessert that uses, I guess you could call them health-conscious ingredients. I don't want to say that it's healthy because I don't think either version is healthy, but most people in my life don't deal with the same after effects of eating dessert as I do, so they usually just tend to pick the tastier version, and I don't blame them. So I am on the hunt to find tasty desserts made with health-conscious ingredients. I'm going to have my dad and my brother taste test both of the recipes at the end of this video, and I'm not going to tell them which one is which. So you're going to know by the end of this video if the version using the healthier alternatives is worth baking or not. I hope you guys find this video helpful, especially with the holidays coming up. But okay, that was enough talking for now. Let's get started. So we're starting with the classic recipe. For the ingredients, you'll need granulated sugar, light brown sugar, all-purpose flour, 4 eggs, chopped pecans, butter, corn syrup, vanilla extract, and kosher salt. I didn't have kosher salt, so I just used sea salt, which is fine. You just have to sub in a little bit less sea salt than you would if you use kosher salt. We're going to start by making the crust first, so preheat the oven to 350 degrees and then mix together the butter and the sugar on medium speed until they're blended together. Now you're going to want to measure out the flour, turn the stand mixer to low, and slowly add in the flour until it's mixed together. Once it's mixed together, the crust will be done. Press the mixture firmly into the bottom of your pan. So the recipe actually called for a 9x13 baking dish, but I didn't have that, so I just used an 8x8. It ended up being fine, it just turned out a bit thicker than it would have been, but I personally actually like that better. While the crust is baking, we can start working on the filling. So you want to mix together the sugar, corn syrup, eggs, and vanilla first. After the first 4 ingredients are mixed together, add in the flour and the salt and continue to whisk till blended together. Stir in the pecans and pour the mixture on top of the hot crust. Now it's ready to go into the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. So while our first pie is in the oven, we can get started on our second pie. This version is actually vegan, gluten-free, and paleo. And by the way, both of the recipes will be linked in the description box below. For the ingredients, we'll need coconut sugar, coconut flour, almond flour, chopped pecans, non-dairy milk. I didn't have any, so I just used creamer mixed with water, coconut oil, maple syrup, and vanilla extract, and salt. We're going to start with the crust again. So preheat the oven to 350 degrees and in a bowl, mix together the almond flour, coconut flour, maple syrup, coconut oil, vanilla, and salt. I actually forgot about the salt in this part, but it ended up turning out fine. Once the ingredients are mixed together, you can press the crust firmly into the bottom of your baking dish and put it in the oven. For this recipe, we're going to want to wait until the crust is cooled before we start making the filling. Once it's cooled, in a saucepan you can start to heat up the coconut oil, coconut sugar, maple syrup, and vanilla. After it's boiling, you want to constantly stir it and let it bubble for about 1 minute and then turn the heat off. Stir in the pecans and non-dairy milk once heat has been removed. Then pour the mixture over the cooled crust and bake for about 20 to 22 minutes. You have to wait about 2 hours for the pecan pie bars to set, and once they've set, you could cut into them and serve them. The ones on the right are the classic ones, and the ones on the left are the vegan ones. I'll show you guys the final product after they've been cut.
Pretty good. I like this one.
It's good. I like it.
I give 4.75.
Yeah, sure. That works. I don't really eat pecan pie that often, but it's pretty good.
Good too, but it's not the same.
It's good. It's just like, yeah, like I can't taste any like difference, just difference in texture. That's it.
The top part is the same. The bottom, the crust is very good.
Also a 4.75.
I give the same.
This is okay. Are we doing okay?
Pretty good. Can we have more? This one more like a pie. This one more like granola bar.
The soft one.
This one.
It's actually the other one.
Is this one?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Actually, I legitly thought, like legitly, I legit thought this was like.
Yeah, because this one feel like a lot of sugar.
I think if you like a crunchier, or like you like something that has more texture and like more bite to it, and like this is actually really freaking good. And this one's just like, it's softer. It's softer and it has like the flaky crust.
By the way, no coffee with it.
Okay guys, I'm actually shocked at how much my dad liked the vegan version. I mean, my brother liked it too, but my dad really loved it. He even went for a second piece after the video was finished. Usually when I bake desserts using healthier alternatives, my dad doesn't eat them, so that's why I was really shocked. So I'm actually really happy. I can't believe the first video was a success, but I do think this was a true tie between the two recipes. I would say go with the vegan version if you want a more caramelly taste, something that's sweeter and has a stronger pecan flavor. It also had more of a sticky type of texture. Because there were no eggs, it didn't really have that soft pie filling. So if you want a bar that resembles more of a pecan pie with that soft filling, then I would go with the classic version. And it was surprisingly not as sweet as the vegan one. I would say if you're on a budget, definitely go with the classic one because the ingredients in the vegan one were a bit pricier. But both were equally tasty, and I would say that they were both equally as easy to make. This was actually my first time making pecan pie bars, and both recipes were really simple to follow. Okay, so that about wraps this video up. The recipes in the series won't always necessarily be vegan, gluten-free, paleo, but it'll just be a recipe I find online using healthier alternatives. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Wow.